Hey guys, it's Walking Med. Today we are going to be talking about this new group that's just been they first appeared last episode in season 7, episode 9, Rocking the Road at the end. So far we know that the person who was watching, lurking around in the corner really, in season 7, episode 9. No, I mean episode 8. You know, you seeing the boots, watching Rick and Aaron, and then at the end they were watching Gabriel. They're a part of this new community. They're probably not the leader. I think they're just someone who looks around, a little bit like the Aaron of Alexandria. The first person we saw wasn't Deanna. You know, it was Aaron, and the first person we saw of the hilltop wasn't Gregory. It was Jesus. And the kingdom, it was Richard, not Ezekiel. You know, so it's probably not the leader of that group. It's probably someone who's up there, but not quite up to the top. You know, probably the third in command, fourth, second, probably second. The one who goes around looking. So they're a member of the group. We also know that it's called Junkyard. So it's the Junkyard, the sixth community of what we've seen of The Walking Dead season 7, and they've taken, and it looks like he's all probably a girl. She's taken Gabriel. She's made him get the food, and has taken him for some reason to the junkyard. So that's probably the one with the boots who we saw in episode 8, and they've Gabriel and the lady, maybe a man, you know, the one I was talking about, they've gone back to the junkyard, and we've had a whole episode of just normal Walking Dead, and then at the end we've seen Rick and the group go looking for Gabriel, and they've actually probably gone right in the middle of the junkyard, and they've been hiding away, and then they all just pounced on them, you know. And the junkyard, so they look like I think. Wait, let's get to it in a minute. Let's just talk about what we think of their community and the way they are. They're not like they say. Well, they aren't like Alexandria or the Hilltop or the Kingdom. They're more scruffy. It'll be interesting to actually have a look at what Daryl thinks of this community, because it's kind of like him, you know, scruffy, surviving. Sorry, not wanting to wash, just wanting to survive in the wild. You know, junkyard, messy, half naked. Look weird, look old, look just weird. You know, that's kind of their MO sort of thing. You know, and the leader of this group, I think, is called Brion, or Brian, or I think it's Brion. I think. So that looks good. So let's just look at why Rick was smiling, and what this group where are going to stand. Now, is this group under Negan? I think no. I don't think they are, because I think Rick is just right. Let's just look at Greg Nicotero told comic book something. He said this. He's smiling because there's his army. However you cut it, he's gonna make sure that those people are on his side. So Rick's obviously there. Loads of people. Like, he's just left. Ezekiel. Things are looking bad. Ezekiel said no. So all he has now is the hilltop, and that's it. And they aren't that strong, you know. It's he's got to deal with Gregory. He's got the whole of the kingdom there, but he can't use them in his war. And he's out there, and loads of people with loads of guns have just come up and gone around them, you know, gone around them, and he's looked at them and he's thinking, he isn't thinking, oh Christ, this is bad. He's thinking, yes, this is, yeah. These guys are just doing what anyone would do. Go up to the ones who are literally coming right into your camp with just coming right in. Obviously, if that happened, Rick would get out a gun and he'd aim it at them, you know. So he's just trying to think, maybe this group probably isn't bad, you know. And even if they are, you know, they need to team up with Rick and his team to actually fight against these Negan. If they see Negan, they can't just say, "Hey guy, hey Negan, yeah, I know you're fucking evil, but so are we, so it's fine." No, that's not how it works. If the governor knew Negan, they wouldn't be mates. They'd hate each other, you know. It would be like a they versus them. So that's why Rick's smiling, because he's just met his army. His army are there, and he knows that he can turn them to his team, and with all of their numbers and their guns, they will help extremely in the war, you know. But it's not going to be right away. Oh yeah, look, we're now mates. It's obviously going to be like an episode of Rick trying to get in their good books. So they've got to say to them, right, there's a man called Negan. You haven't met them yet. Him. But this Brian character, he's gonna have to try and convince them that teaming up with them, with Rick, is the good idea, because he's desperate. He needs a team on his team, you know. He needs a community on his side. So yeah, I don't think they've come across Negan yet, because, well, they are hidden, aren't they? Like they're hidden, you know. So, you know, they are. It's harder for them to meet them yet. So Rick hasn't seen anyone there. He hasn't saw Dwight or bloody Morales or anyone, you know. He's just thinking, this is my army now. So this episode, we're gonna probably see him proving himself to them, getting in their good books, and by the end of it, or in the second half, they are going to be his new best friends, because they're going to be mates, and they're going to be all on one team, you know. So it's looking good for them now, really, but they just have to get through this episode of trying to get in their good books. So wrap up. Nicotero has told us that he is smiling because of the army thing that's done. I don't think they've met the saviors yet. There's that. We're gonna. I think they are good, but they're also cautious like everyone. So they are gonna have to be on. They have to prove themselves to the group. That and this new group looks awesome. There's also this zombie that is coming up. That's gonna I think it's gonna go up against Rick, and looks quite strong. So that might be involved somehow, but I'm not sure. But anyway, that's the new group. Leader is called Brion, I think. I think that's her name. And it's a girl, tall, skinny, looking a bit weird, like they all are. So I think that ending with his grin, smile is really good. I can't wait to see them in the show. So that's it. Junkyard are now in it. That's it, guys. See you guys soon. Like, comment, sub, share, and keep on walking. Bye.